Adriatic Journey. Every year I vacation at the Adriatic Sea, in my imagination. After all, this is the most affordable way to travel. It's amusing to note that when we travel in our minds to any place on Earth, even with the whole family, there's no need to pack canned food. However, if the destination is somewhere closer, like Austria, and even if you're traveling alone in real life, bringing canned food remains a steadfast tradition. This autumn, as a retiree, I visited the Adriatic in person for the first time. Alone without my family, because in my family, I'm the only one who eats canned food. For the others, survival seems to take precedence. From the travel agency's options, I selected the cheapest last-minute package available. On the day of departure, heavy snow fell in our area, with even worse conditions in the Austrian Alps. Our bus got stuck in the snow multiple times. Twice St. Bernard dogs came to our rescue. But after that, we preferred not to rely on their help again. We didn't feel like encountering those massive drunken dogs who insisted on entertaining us with cheap rum and poorly made adult magazines as their version of hospitality. Not far from Venice, we caught sight of the sea. Italians were skating on it with southern fervor. Disheartened, I packed my swim trunks back into my backpack, burying them under the sauerkraut. After a short search, our Italian tour guide found the hotel key under the doormat. Inside, it became clear that the place hadn't been ventilated in ages. We attributed the mysterious four-legged creatures darting around the dimly lit hall to the lack of fresh air. One of our travel companions, an experienced fisherman from Banska Bystrica, managed to catch one. He explained that the creature was none other than the rare ratto italiano. After photographing this peculiar species, our guide introduced the next tourist attraction. Instead of electricity and running water, the hotel provided the perfect opportunity to showcase our Central European resourcefulness. As part of the survival challenge, our Italian guide carefully locked the hotel entrance from the outside. This was when Slovak ingenuity truly shone. A group of volunteer firefighters from Dunajska straight lit a bonfire in the corner of the entrance hall. By its light, we discovered our rooms, warmed up our canned food, and even managed to bathe and collect fresh water, thanks to the professional intervention of Italian firefighters. In the morning, our guide arrived, and the second and final day of our trip to explore the Adriatic Indian summer began. During a short but harrowing trek to the bus, we encountered and photographed a hurricane. After a minute of silence in memory of the part of our group that had been swept away, our guide announced the final itinerary, a visit to the dolphinarium. Hope flickered that we might return home alive. An aquarist from Keshmarok explained that dolphins are not fish, but limb-free intellectual beings. And indeed, in the dolphinarium, a dolphin dressed in a tailcoat sat on a chair in the middle of a dry pool. In fluent Slovak, he recounted childhood memories from the waters and casinos of Monaco. He even apologized on behalf of the dolphinarium staff, explaining that during the autumn and winter months, dolphins attend computer training courses in California. On the way home, we stopped at a large supermarket. There, we noticed that Italians only produce canned food for dogs and cats. Pride swelled within us. Our advanced food industry is leagues ahead of theirs. For decades, we've been experimenting with the effects of canned food on humans.